Community Day event featuring Bellsprout on 420. Okay, and apparently we got lots of little Bellsprouts here. Already started up with the thing though. Please note there might be some cuts and random pauses in between. Sorry about that, but Wi-Fi connection likes to be a butt sometimes, and those are the risks you take though whenever streaming with a mobile device. Okay, let me get a few things set up over here. Make sure everything is going well. Hopefully some can hear me though. Sorry if you can't. Anyway, so let's go hunting for moving plants here. While doing this though, you usually give out the Pokemon updates there that may come along. In recent news there, Niantic has rolled out a update though in which you can update your character's hair as well as body types though. However, it didn't seem like they went and thoroughly tested it though, because some outfits just doesn't seem to form right to certain features. I'll show it here once I clear the field of all these. And apparently there's a Shadow Entei over there, and since not many people are up and about on a weekend over here where I'm at, I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, I get it though. Some people still would want to have a Shadow Raid where you can team up with other people from other places besides 10 feet away. But anyways, though, so despite the fact that they updated the models and such there for the player character there, I will still keep using the same default logo that's on the lower right hand screen here. Yeah, almost done clearing out the weeds. I mean the plants. Here. So far, I don't think I ever got a shiny one though. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. Crush this up to a powder and throw it in my face apparently and stare at this some more. Come on, come on, come on. Fast tabs over there. Finally got that done. Okay, go away, go away, go away. Toss up an updates there about the researches. I don't have that. I'm gonna wait on this though, since Giovanni tends to have different Pokemon regardless of the research that you currently have. It doesn't retain the Pokemon that you would associate him with whenever you got the researcher. So let's say I got the researcher and it was a Shadow Lugia at the time though. If you hold on to the researcher, it will not be a Shadow Lugia next time a Giovanni event will happen. Let's say the next time it was a Shadow Ho-Oh or whatever. Instead of being the Shadow Lugia from prior though, your older research will now give you the option of, or not give you the option, but will now let you have access to the Shadow Ho-Oh or whatever the current one is. Which is also how I got two Shadow Regis. But yeah, sorry for those who watched the Pokemon Community Classic featuring big on over there because apparently my internet said nope, not right now. So it cut off at the last 5 minutes. So using my bad video editing skills and such here, I went ahead and tried to fix the ending of that. Okay, let's see here. I think I cleared up most of these plants. Like always, I'm going to take a brief moment though, so if anybody wants to add me, they can. Please note though, I won't be able to get to everybody due to still the limitation that's still in place. It's for the nose. Okay, so let's have a look over here at the styles. You can see there's a lot of Burmese earrings there as combis, both male and female variants. Let's see here, poses here. Okay, so now here's how the new appearances are with now kind of customizable hair. It's easier though, take off the hat here. Okay. I'm not going to say much over here. Instead, I'm just going to just show off the styles. There you have it for the hairstyles. The bodies are like this. I'm not going to really mess around with the bodies, but you can see the silhouette. And if none of them are to your liking, however, though, you can actually use the customization, though. Reminds me of those creator wrestler on those on the wrestling games and such. You can adjust your weight, muscles, shoulders, chest, hips. Of course, my guy doesn't look too bad though, but there are some people who's tried out different outfits on different bodies, and let's just say that it didn't look right with them, which I can't blame them because certain outfits looks too stretched and such. So yeah. So I'm sure they're gonna go and eventually go and check over those and see what they could try to improve on. Yes. Okay, let's see if I have any shiny Bellsprouts over here or any relatives. Nope, I don't. Do I? Oh, I do. Uh-oh. I've already did it. Dang it. Oops. Yep. Oh, a little over 1,000 Pokemon though. You'll never know which one will come up in the future of a Community Day event. Good lord, it's gonna be forever. They plan to do that, and with constant new ones coming out. Too bad I can't get this ability though while it's a shadow. I mean, I do got the lucky one. Might evolve that one later. Shiny? No shiny. He's gonna hit me with a little leaf. But yes, up until that point where before they introduced hairstyle, the only way you could get different hairstyle is via the different hats there. Like the professors and such, which I need to put my hat back on. Let's see here. Some aren't some are not technically hair, they're just wigs and such. I know wigs and hairs, but could be interchangeable. Like your Graveyard over here, your Hisuian, Growlithe. So where is it? You guys are Furfrou over there though. There was also the professors, I think it is. Yeah. I thought there was one for the professor though. Oh, the glasses right there. Don't you hate it though when you can't find your glasses, so you have to go get your spare glasses in order to see where your glasses are? Anybody see my glasses? Which one? And they're the ones that go on my face. Too bad they don't have it to where you can customize these wigs. I guess I didn't get it. Darn it. Oh, maybe it's accessory. Nope. I thought I had it. Apparently I was wrong. Oh, still forgot to put a hat on. What hat do I want? Whatever works. I hit him on top of there. Yeah, it's a Shadow Raid 3-star window. It's too bad though, unless you have, let's say, 2 other people with for a 3-star there or a very strong Pokemon, you won't be able to get those done. Because those Shadow Shards, to reduce their raid share, doesn't really affect it too much. Otherwise, I could beat this easily. That, however, that's another story. Darn, Red's taking over the towers yet again. Some blue towers in the back. Okay, while waiting for any more little plants to wander on by my ankles here, I'm going to do some league battles here because apparently I'm still rank 1. Yikes. Yeah, about that. I'll use my dead monkey pig creature. I'll just use this thing that died angrily though and it's still dead. And I just realized the Tortinator is just under 1,000. Punch, punch, punch. Punch the dog. No. Wait, there's more. I swear, if they ever introduce 4th evolutions there, though, who knows what's going to happen to this Annihilate there. Hey, come back from the dead. Stomp, 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 stomp. No contest. None at all. Anything yet? I was right. There was one by my leg. Bellsprout. The fun part is I didn't get a Chart Cadet if I want the other variant. Armor Ruse and Cerulean Edge. Yeah. Niantic, can you increase the rate of getting certain creatures from the eggs a bit though? Because it seems like whenever Niantic introduced something new in the egg hatching side of things there, and something new, it's like, have you caught or have you hatched this one yet? I'm thinking, no, I can hatch 100 or so there, and not one of them was that. Especially in the limited time given. I guess I've been playing this. How have I not gotten max on all these badges? Something's clearly up. Also, when it comes to character customization, you can definitely tell the difference between the shading of a character model by looking at the lower right-hand corner. I've been thinking about it though, and I kind of wish they had like a sequel to that Pokemon fighting game that's like Tekken with Pokemon. I know they had like a slight updated version called DX. Apparently that's all it's around there, but no actual sequel to it. I don't know. I just like the shiny version of him more over here though because of the bluish flames that it emits, like natural gas flames. At least I think that's right. Yeah. Plus, I kind of like the way the little effects it is got going on. You might notice though that the little graphics though for like the plants and such tends to differ. So you can be switching between, let's say, the broader leaves though, or the previous ones that they had. I feel like doing a video of different Pokemon and their designs. I know people have done that too, though, but I feel like I could do something like that and explain what I like about the designs and dislike. Like for example, there with Rhyperior, there still makes me wonder what's the deal with the bricks vessels. Supposed to be its equivalent of a construction vest. Nothing better than timing to talk to somebody. I'm muting myself. Okay. Come on, where are the shinies at? I don't know how some people are able to stay nearly in one spot though and gather so many shinies though in the same amount of time I've been doing this though. Meanwhile, I'm like, little. Not counting those who are in places that are able to get almost nothing in return still. Let's see here. Why do you keep giving me these same ones? Cause we thought you need them. I mentioned this before though, but this is why there were some that says Do not always go with the predetermined teams that the game gives you, though, because sometimes you can go against. No, you got caught. The shoot got caught. Anyways, it can be a disadvantage. As mentioned before, though, when it comes down to like gyms and such, though, really, you switch a plant with a plant. Okay. Like for example, whenever you do a gym battle, though, with other players, that usually though the game will give you the right Pokemon for everything after the first one in line, unless it's only the one in there though. So let's say the first one, let's say it's a Snorlax, and the other ones all have a similar weakness, which you shouldn't do. Let's say water. So of course the game's going to give you something that's very super effective against water though, but then again, the first one not being a type that's weak against it there. But yes, one of those rules there of stating there, whenever you make a team or joining up another team like in Pokemon Go, try not to have too many weaknesses though, unless you want to lose the tower gym faster. What am I doing though? More likely though, they're always going to block it. It's just like the rocket leaders over there. Almost always going to block the first two attack there, so unless you have one of those Pokemon that can charge up fast there, like Scyther or Scizor, then you can use it to just waste their time. Now, I already showed a list of events that's coming up for the month there. If you want to see that, you would please refer to the previous video there of the Pokemon Community Day Classic featuring Bagon. Yeah, Bagon. That little dragon that wished to fly one day. Dun, 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 dun. I guess it's Shadow Day. It's like a lot of Shadow Raids going on. Yeah, the dog got lost there in the field of flowers. A bit funnier if it was in the middle there, so it can look like he really did get lost in the field of flowers. Carnivorous flowers. I want to go and be friends with you. Let's be friends. Why say it like that? Because. Sometimes I wonder, and I'm pretty sure there might be one person that also wonders, why not have a longer video though? That way you increase your chances of shiny as well as travel around though. Well, the thing is, the way I'm projecting this onto the computer screen, what you see now, it's local there, so I can't go too far from the screen though before I get disconnected. And I've yet to find a decent streaming app for the phone where it allows me to show at least decently clear. Plus, at least this way though, when I'm close by the computer though, I can use the stream program though in order to have these information windows as well as the screen. Which if I thought of that when I first started doing these community day event videos there. Granted, I could be like Sub and pre-record it and then do all the fun editing that people love to do. Not really. And then post it after the event is over on in my location. For example, there where I'm at though, some people will still have like some more time to play around and do it though, while others is like, oh, we're on outside the world and we're done with it. Why did you post it after the fact? It's like trying to do live streaming there. If you want to live stream you playing the game though, you have to figure out what time of day is good, but also available to you. So sometimes you might be like, oh, this particular game you want to stream does well at this particular time of day though. But unfortunately for you, you're busy or you have a job or whatever. So therefore, you have to find the next best thing or find some in between. And Niantic, I kind of wish you still fix your shadowing on the green screen over here. Which I also, well, I still kind of wish that you can change the background to some generic default background though. Because let's face it, anybody who wants, also there might be some people who would like to see a the ability to put their own photos as a background. Might be questionable. Not that anybody would see it though, but if anybody was live streaming, then again, you can put a default. Either way, I do know that I'm not sure if it was official or not though, but the background in which appears whenever you're on certain screens, like for fighting another opponent, there will, I'm not going to say slightly, but will be upgraded, so to speak, though, so it won't look like the way it is now, unrealistic in a sense. I don't know. They're also going to work more about with the AR there, to where if you're using your camera mode and your little Pokemon will be hidden though, if let's say there's a bench or chair in a way, it's supposed to look like it's actually behind it, like you expect if it was a real creature in front of you. Now they did mess around with the idea, I think last year and the year before, as the park nearby though, there's a huge sign in which should be able to have it to where the creature hides behind it there, like it was actually hiding it, and instead of clipping through it. I know they either have it or they're trying to work on technology, but whether that actually comes to reality, fruitation, so to speak, there, I don't know. Would be cool. However, though, Niantic does have a similar thing going on with their other game that's doing decently well, Monster Hunter Now, except for unlike Pokemon Go, where you use it as well when you in the capturing phase. On that game, though, you don't really do anything. It's just more like a display type thing. They're like, oh, you got a creature there? Here, you can see it in certain settings. Unfortunately, their technology is not good enough. So let's say you're behind a well, again with a wall of some kind though. It clips through it though, so it looks like somebody poorly cropped it. Like if they cut the picture out of a magazine, you'll see the jagged edges and such. So, yeah. A year or two ago, they were messing around with Pokemon Go using certain other programs there, and something involving another company's VR visor. I guess they want to try to make a VR equivalent of it. That would be kind of cool there, but man, it's a long way from being anything close to being similar to like it was. It's a long way off from being close to being similar to like the representation of VR in movies such as Ready Player One, where see, feel, and such are like you're really there, or other movies that are similar to that, and shows and other medias. Yeah. Finally, I will throw a pineapple at you, and you will like it. Bonk. Now we gotta start yet. Start yet. Why do I keep thinking it's the? It has like dried brown leaves there. Yay! I'm getting that confused with the chikorita, I want to say. I think that's right. Right? Yeah, Chikorita's the one that has the brown leafage. Ugh, you're not very good, are you? Oh well. I mean, I like the yellowization though, because this reminds me of the fall color leaves, which they tend to do whenever they make shiny plant Pokemon. They make it similar to the time of the year. Like for example, the with this Weeping Bell, the greenish color reminds me of whenever like fruits and such, like peppers and similar there, where they're young and therefore they're going to be more greener before they actually mature, which is weird because it's the other way around with this one though. So like somebody's dog is on loose again. Not a vicious one though, just one that likes to have fun. And as for okay, so it did have it though. Meanwhile, as for Victory Bell, I kind of like the way this shiny one of Victory Belt is a Sludge Bomb Magical Leaf. I forgot what its specialty was for the event. It does have the brown leaf, which reminds me of drying out, and I'm not sure that what's to deal with its purplish mouth though. So what was his ability? Okay, Magical Leaf for fast attack. Oh yeah, let's take a picture. Oh, take a picture of this thing that would totally incinerate a plant because why not? Sometimes it's funny though whenever you do an action though, and it's like, get out of my way, plant. Especially whenever they have special events going on, like for example, Pokemon Horizon when they had new characters out. There was one person where they had a Pokemon in a pose, action pose, I guess you could call it though. While they're taking a photo though, and it looked like the male character. I forgot the male's character is. I'm pretty sure somebody somewhere will mention him. But it looked like they was punching the Pokemon in the face. And this is also one reason why some people wish that Niantic left it to where they can have their background being wherever they're at using the AR camera, so that way they can have interesting things. Because there are certain cases there where, let's say, for example, Bellsprout. Let's say if I want to use the AR camera in a garden and say, "Oh look, my plants look more lively here than usual." But now I can't though, because now I would have to be a further distance though, and then take a photo, which may or may not look that very good though. I mean, what if a person wanted to take a AR photo of the whale lord in the fish tank though? They can't because now they have to be like uh, a far distance away there to where practically outside of the house there, and the illusion of capturing this big but tiny Pokemon there is just gets broken though because there's no way you can do it now. And there were signs of people noticing that there were changes in the way the buddy camera, I'm going to call it though, was because they noticed that it went from the AR camera to being actual placement in the world AR, which, like I said, is further though. And then they decided, let's go get rid of that. If you switch it off, so now it'll be a black background, which wasn't too bad with certain Pokemon, like for example, like the fire ones, like Imbor. But for other creatures, let's say Gengar, it just blended in too well. He's living up his name to being a shadow creature. But then you have a color palette that's similar to the current grass that you see right now, where it's greenish white, which isn't too bad. Not as bad as the dark one, unless you like shadow Pokemon there. But the problem is now is if you replace your buddy your current buddy though with a shadow Pokemon there is now a box that's supposed to be for the actual shadow, not the shadow effect. And it looks like somebody just cut off. Like take for example, look at my shadow right now, it's facing in the direction that corresponds to the actual setting of the sun. Well, now imagine that being cut awkwardly into a square frame while everything else is still in view. So that's how strange it looks. Ugh. So who knows if they're going to fix that mess. Okay. Got 9 minutes left, and that's... I'm going to keep beating this team, though, because, you know, that's the rule of it, though. And plus, I'm tired of my creature standing there for days, and nobody wants to do anything. And I know that, like the main game, I mentioned this before, I know, like in the main game, though, that it makes it to where no one else can see your Pokemon's nickname. So even if I want to put a message or a name here, that they won't see it. They'll just see the standard one unless they're on the friends list, though. But the thing is, though, and I highly doubt they're going to watch this, though, wherever those people are in this town. But come on, like, switch sides every 8 hours or whatever, though. I know it takes about 8 hours, though, to get your max allotment of 50 coins, though, but... yeah, you know, there's 2 towers here. Not going to get mad, not going to get upset, not going to make fun of you on social media, though. Just go beat the creature up, though, if you see it past 8 hours, though, and then wait till time, though, and then take it over, though. But it seems like, no, I don't want to do that there. And I know there's other blue teams, though, but they tend to be over in that area. Ah, such is the way. And get rid of some of the stuff I don't need. Oh, time to check on Pokédex. Wait, I heard somebody pop up. You gotta like it though. During the April Fool's Day for Pokemon Go, though, they made every nice and higher excellent. So during that time, though, if you still had those researches that required you to get excellent a certain amount of times or in a row, that was a perfect day to do it in. Because nice equals excellent, good is excellent, excellent is excellent. Not much of a joke though, but hey, whatever works there. I know there were some people that needed it for certain level ups. I think all I need over here is just that. I still need to change up this UI a bit better though, because I want to fill out the screen so how the black border is just not doing anything. Of course, so if anybody was watching this or any of the videos that I started using this UI, I guess, probably won't see the black borders as much of an issue though, because it blends in with the black bordering of everything else. But I don't know what else I would put though, because I can move it to the shift it to one side. Maybe put, maybe if I want to make it look like more like a Pokédex there, put some random nonsense there. It makes it look more high-techy there. See if I can put like some blinking lights there or some graph charts there that just fluctuate meaninglessly like a computer. Man, I'm going to have to draw up some plans then. Well, 5 more minutes though, so let's do another battle. You gotta like it when people say, let's do it. It's like, oh, you're joining it now. You're not joining it, just me. Melota. Niantic, when you gonna give the ability to have Melota to shift force? I'm just dancing over here and the moles over just flinging mud at me.
I don't like your singing. It's bad.
And I'll sing some more to you by psychic powers. Because that's totally logical. Come on, Niantic, I need my singing Pokemon to have her fighting style over here. Was it fighting? See, that did not hurt you though, so there was no reason for you to protect yourself. Okay, fine. My flaming rock dog over here. Which is an interesting design though, making it really bright and sooty. No, you don't. Hate to have to take care of a dog like that though, because you don't know if you have to clean the rocks out of its fur, which is weird. And again, if I have the rocky werewolf over there, wow, that was a power attack. I didn't realize. What should happen though when it's about to attack though, hiding this mask slash shell there. Instead of like, ha ha! I guess the fun little thing though would making the, oops, I didn't want that. Making my screen over here for streaming though. Originally, I was going to put the whole thing with the same greenish color. Would you stop moving, you squirrel? It's a squirrel. It doesn't know how to not move. Yeah, like. Anyways, I was going. For those I may have already guessed though, the whole point of the greenish tint though for this UI screen I use for streaming though is supposed to be similar to Pokemon on the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, not the Game Boy Color or Pocket. Hold on to you for a bit. I'll look at that. But I wanted it to be more like it though, so I was thinking about putting a green filter over the gaming screen. But I tried that, and let's just say it didn't look as good. So I instead left it as is and just ended up with the background as the green. Which kind of makes no sense in ways though, because it's green meant for the Game Boy original though, but yet I have the Pokeballs still the red coloring. So therefore, to be more accurate, it should be black in the green. Yep. Oh well. Once again, not exactly a pro at video editing, but if it works, it works. Well, it looks like this event is over for the capturing of little plants. And only managed to get one shiny compared to two last time for the classic. Okay, everybody's back to normal except for Team Rocket still don't care. And with that said, that concludes the Pokemon Community Day event featuring Bellsprout on April 20th. 69th Pokemon. Man, Niantic, what is with you and your numbers? Okay. So let's see. Once again, though, the researchers, as of this recording, I still got to do two more of this to get the last one. I already showed that I still got the Team Rocket boss, but I'm going to wait on that. This is a pain in the butt though, because yeah, still need to do the friendship though. Master Ball, still got the way to go. A party, ha ha ha, never. I still don't know why I keep stalling that though. All I have to do is just retrace the same route. Kecleon, oh that's a fun one there. I mentioned this in my last video, I think today, in which I did find a Kecleon, but unfortunately I was traveling in a vehicle at the time, so. And while I wish I could stop there, there was traffic, and I can't say, hey, everybody, stop just for me. I'm going to get an invisible lizard on here. So I missed out on that. And just in case somebody forgot or don't know, Kecleons are a pain but to get because they are limited to one Pokestop in a certain radius of Pokestops. Unless you're lucky enough, like I was at one time, and I managed to get two that were, I want to say near each other. I mean, they were still far enough distance though, but in relations to one stop to another stop. Because usually after I get one, that'll be days. Somebody's shiny over there. Okay, so show that. Alright. They're yawning, sorry about that. I need to clean through my mess because I'm tired of just getting too much there. Okay, so any updates for any upcoming events without me loading up another screen? Currently, it's still the season of World of Wonders for another 44 days. Bellsprout over there. Sustaining Ability Week. That's coming up on April 22nd, so 2 days from now, and then it'll last for about an additional 4 days. Also, for those that may not know, that a couple of months ago did stop on doing this though, but might be returning back to doing it though. On my Twitter account, my art Twitter account though, I used to take screenshots that I'd taken myself though, and it makes fun little mini comic type Pokemon images there. Like for example, there was one where it had the two toddlers there next to each other there, so it made it look like they were hanging out, best buds there. Safe, fun for yeah, family friendly. I meant to say though, but yeah, I do have some more screenshots I've taken though, and we'll be bringing those back there. I just got to imagine the scenario in which led up to the screenshot, so to speak though. The last one, as of this recording though, did take a picture of a Ekans and a Yongoose. Wow, snake and a mongoose type creature there. And there was a Snivy, so technically a image was two snakes, snake-like creature, and a mongoose. But I have an idea I'm going to do it though. I'm going to do it a little different from what I did previously, which was just one image and the screenshot next to it though. I was thinking about doing it like a panel type comic, a wordless comic though, so people are like, oh, I get it. Instead I'd be like, oh great, now I have to figure out this language with my shit. Anyways, I'm going to work on that idea, because I got like about, so far, 6 interesting images. Fun, I want to say. I might post a link in the description somewhere about that. Maybe. If I don't, then I don't. Either way, that is all for this event though. I want to thank anybody who was watching this, took their time to watch it though. And if there's any more updates related to Pokemon Go here. Yeah, I cannot see with those glasses though. I will try to remember to post about it though. Where is my glasses at? There it is. I kept looking at my picture in the lower right corner. It's like, oh, I remember I kept wearing those glasses. And I got a pig next to me. Anyways, if any upcoming Pokemon Go news, updates, whatever, do come up there, and if I'm not too lazy, I'll get around to it though, and I'll post it as a short. And with that said, though, thanks for watching. And if you like what you're seeing, or might be interested in it though, and you're on YouTube watching this, welcome to leave a like if you want to, and subscribe, and etc. Not a must. Not gonna beg for it though. So, thanks for watching. And later.
3, 2, 1. Over.